The NAACP is known for advocating against racial discrimination and equality, for equality. Why is there no civil rights division within the city's law department to address complaints of discrimination, oppose all restrictive practices, public or private, and provide information and render assistance to eliminate discrimination in housing?
I honestly do not know why we don't have one. I have not been in office, but I guarantee you, if I was in office, we would have one. So if I elected, we will definitely have, yes, we will have one. Thank you.
Mr. Derenoncourt, 60 seconds.
Good question, Michael. I mean, I think that's why I stated earlier, you need a change-oriented leader. This was what I said. I said change-oriented. And the definition of that is that it's a new leader who's willing to explore new ideas and different way of thinking. And my administration, Michael, you can bet on that. You will have that, and I will make it happen. That's what I'll do.
Oh, stumped them.
Persons under 18 to 5 years of age make up 32% of our population, with a poverty rate of nearly 15%, which is considered above the Massachusetts average rate. Senior citizens' poverty rate is high as well. What will be your policies to ensure these suffering families and individuals a better chance in our city?
So first, policies to, this is what I've been fighting for the youths in our city, because I do believe that they are the future of Brockton, and the decisions that we make today impact their lives. I mean, we're here just to make these decisions, but they're the ones that are going to be living through our decisions. And the fact that we have 32% of them in our city, and we have 15% of them in poverty is sad. So the thing is, first, we need to get them into housing, especially senior citizens and kids. These are the most vital people in our city. We have the senior citizens and then we have the kids, because these people usually are dependents and they rely on others to help them. So the thing is, let's make sure that each of those kids have a roof over their heads. Let's make sure that they're each getting meals. Let's make sure that these senior citizens are being treated right and are not being mistreated. And I'll push for policies that are making sure that all of them are getting the justice, the right treatment, and I'm making sure that they all have what they need to prosper in life. So the thing is, I know that with senior citizens, it's a major issue, because a lot of them have been getting mistreated, because some of them have dementia, some of them have Alzheimer's, and they don't have a voice. Let's give them a voice by giving them the right people to advocate for them, putting the right people in office who can empathize with these people and help them move forward and help them full-heartedly, and not just because it's their job, but because they really care and they want to do it. So my main thing for policy is just having the right people in place. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm standing here we don't need a mayor that can stand on his own or on her own. We need a mayor that's willing to stand with the people and with a team that's willing to go out and do the job that we deserve in Brockton. So the things, I hope that everyone stands and, do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Derenoncourt, you have 60 seconds.
I mean, this is a very important question, and thank you for asking it. I think that we need to raise people out of poverty and give them the opportunity to succeed. But one of the best ways that you can do that is by having jobs, job creation. That's what you need. You need jobs in the city. And if you take a look at downtown Brockton right now, it is dead, it is isolated. And let's face it, I joke all the time about this. If I want to take somebody out on a date, there's no place downtown for me, with all the respect, to take that person. And as a young person myself, I think that it is somewhat unfortunate. But what we need to invest not only on them, but also create an educational system that will actually allow them to make something for themselves. It's unfortunate to say that when I went to college, I had a few classmates that graduated from high school that couldn't even make a sentence. And I think that we are setting them to failure. And I think it's important for us to invest in our young people and helping them understand that their life, thank you. So their life is important, and together we're going to work in collaboration. Let's face it, this is what I've been able to do. When I interned for Linda Balzotti, I was a mentor, and I was mentoring a few kids that couldn't even understand where I was coming from, given the fact that they were on the street. What I will do, I will continue something like that and making sure that they feel welcome. They feel like that somebody cares for them and somebody at City Hall is listening to them. And I said it many times. If somebody doesn't believe in you, it's going to be hard to convince them. We have to make them believe that this place is for them, and under my administration, it will be better. Thank you.
Thank you. And Ms. Mompelas, you have 60 seconds.
Yes, so everything that everyone said was great. And also, I do want to point out just having different, I want to push for the Brockton Recreational Center, which would cater to the youth, which would have a tutoring, which would have a music department and an athletic department. There are 4,500 students estimated at Brockton High, and most of them who are athletic prone don't get on the team. So we're not even implementing the No Child Left Behind Act. Kids that are in stutter classrooms, most of them don't get textbooks. We have 40 kids in one class, and we're talking about all these. We're not investing enough in our youth, which is why they're struggling. We're struggling as a city. We have great programs. For instance, I will point out Tito, who has this great thing where he gives school supplies before the kids go back to school. And I think we need to invest in more programs like this, where we have people that are helping the community grow. So I think with poverty, kids that are living in poverty, let's have a program where they can get school supplies. If you're living, because I think what Tito is doing is amazing. I think I just want to shed a light on that, and I think everyone needs to know that there is a program that is helping kids go to get school supplies. So if we can all just attribute to that and just help them grow this program to help our youths and the society, then we'd be so much closer to just making sure that our youths are okay in the future.
Thank you.